this is gonna be a short video, definitely not as long as the last one. So yeah, happy full moon, happy 4th of July, and everything, all the celebrations. Okay, we just had that full moon in Capricorn yesterday. It was at 11 degrees. So full moons in itself talk about us letting go or being big and materializing, and 11 speaks a lot about walking through new doors, new avenues. This is also a very intuitive number. It's a number of partnership, but also a number of individuality. It can be that as well too. It also speaks a lot about our intuitive psychic devices. Okay, so this is, us noticing where it is that we have been, where it's time to let go, and what does no longer serve our fullness, but what has also materialized within our fullness. So yes, you guys, I have, since I made that last video, I took time doing what I was doing, integrating new things with our homeschooling regimen, okay, and just getting things in alignment for us, for real, right? So I had a new schedule that came through, and I started utilizing that. A friend of mine, well, my best friend, she had shared with me her schedule that she used for her sons when they were younger. Like, her sons are teenagers now, so this is when they were kids, like little or whatever. So she shared that with me, and I started utilizing that and using that. What it showed me was where I still needed to be myself within the realm of all of these things, right? So it's been youthful, I should say, but I still had to tweak things and make things my own. Okay, I had just received a phone call, but yes. So yes, I've been doing that, focusing on that, and then I had intended on, sharing some content and stuff, and then my cycle showed up. And as the moon flows, so do we as women, and it's really important for us to honor where we're at when we're there, and take the time it is that we need to be in the phases that we're in our cycles. And I've been doing so much lately, which is, it's not out of my norm when it comes to my natural expression of energy, but it is out of my norm when it comes to what I have grown into, what my energetic composition has blossomed into, what I have really been aligning with in my life. And normally during my luteal phase, which is the phase we go through after ovulation, I usually take a break from stuff. I don't put as much, I still do what I need to do, but I don't put as much energy in as I do when I first in my cycle up until my ovulation. And because I got the energy, but it's like that saying, just because you got it don't mean you need to spend it, kind of thing. Same thing. So what that allowed me to do even furthermore is really just see even more where things need to align, where things need to integrate, just being aware of life, myself, and what it is that, in doing what it is that needs to be done, so with that, throughout my time of my cycle, I had to think real quick. Like, it was a very psychological thing going on. I had okay, so I've been doing a lot of ancestral work, and I just switched up all my altars, and Like my ancestors, they come to me through my dreams, but they also come to me through just regular, like mediumship type of come through. So I started noticing different things that needed to change. Is simply in the way that I had my ancestral altar set up, and needing to break it down, and just, it was a whole ancestral soap opera going on. It was very interesting. It's so important. I'ma say it's so important to connect and work with your ancestors, because it's particularly if you are choosing to be on this spiritual path, on this path of enlightenment and self-awareness, okay? Because they are the ones who are going to help assist you in connecting with you in a deeper way. They're the ones who going to help guide you. They are the intermediary. They are the first line, okay? They are the way shower, the gatekeeper, all right, for you, right? So it is really understanding what it is that's needing to be acknowledged within yourself, within your family, when it comes to working with them. So basically, you know, it don't always need to be a full blast altar. Like there's such thing as pocket altars and all kind of stuff like that. Like honoring the ancestors can be as simple as having conversations about them with your family. You know, it doesn't always have to be is that the light? It's a light. Is that orbs? That's interesting. So it doesn't always have to be setting out a full-blown altar or anything like that. Anyways, I didn't come on here to talk about altars. So my cycle for me was very psychological in what was coming up and what was being let go of, what I was learning. It helped me recognize a thread through my maternal line and seeing where something initiated, where it began, okay? And you know, even though I see the start of something, it could have already been something embedded within the family, but I see where the large gist that has manifested within the family line and how that has come through me, right? Even through those before me, my aunts and uncles, my mother, you know, that family. So with that and being able to see this let me know exactly what it is that I needed to release, what needed to be cleared. And in that awareness, when we come to awareness of something, it usually starts to show up and come through in all the different ways that it exists within us, that it manifests within us, where or how it manifests within us. So that was coming up. I really had just like this debilitating ass headache. Nothing I was doing was helping me get away from it, get rid of it. I eventually did take something like over-the-counter medicine, which I don't normally do because I don't take pharmaceuticals. I'm not really into the pharmaceuticals and over-the-counter things, you know. So anyways, after I did that, I was able, you know, to start feeling better and everything like that. Because it was necessary, because what I know is if it would not have happened in that way, I still would have kept going. And when we keep going, it doesn't give us the space to see. It doesn't give us the space to work through, to move through, to really let go of anything for real. You know, we have to be willing to stop, you know. So I did. Well, I was forced to. And granted, I would have slowed down, but that made me come to a complete stop. It was like, absolutely not. So with that, as the phases of the moon go, we go. And it's a very much so the same thing when it comes to a woman in our cycles, you know, and how it is that is showing up, how we show up within that, how we release in that, how we grow in that, you know. So with that, with the moon, I have a moon magic class coming up on July 16th. Okay, that's this here. If you would like to join me, join us, all right, be sure that you sign up. You can find access to it in the link on my website under gather. And it explains everything of what to expect. I wasn't even recording. I was up here just talking to a still video, y'all. Okay, but yes, I'm gonna make a full-length video for the moon magic class and explaining, like I did the ancestral veneration class, of what it is that you can expect through that class. You know, I'm gonna go into a lot of detail, but it's gonna be great. You know, this is for those of you who are seeking to bring change into your life. Like, ancestral veneration definitely brings change into your life. Working with your ancestor altars brings change. More than anything, for me, it brings healing. If you're not doing any type of work on it, right? Because we don't always have to be working our ancestral altar. We could simply be venerating and leaving it at that, right? Whereas this moon magic, it's gonna bring the change it is that you are seeking in your world, in your life, okay? And what I share with you in this class is definitely going to give you the means it is that you are going to need in order to make that happen. So this week we'll be getting back into moon videos, you know, because the moon has played a big role in many of things of not just my life, but the collective as well. So yes, y'all, and I'll have some other things to share, start sharing some stuff on womanly based things, information and everything like that. But yes, this is the end of my walk. I hope y'all have a wonderful holiday. Hope y'all eat good, because that, you know, for the holidays, it's just the food for me. All right, so hey y'all, I'll talk to y'all real soon. Bye for now.